Hello, everyone. First, let's check, do you hear me well or not? Uh-huh. Okay, Abdullah hears me well. Now let's begin the lesson. Is based on listening section, as I have already mentioned. Building listening skills, basic comprehension questions. Okay, today is not basic comprehension questions, but rather pragmatic understanding and connecting meaning. Okay.
Listen to part of a lecture in a philosophy class. The professor has been talking about ethics.
Okay, if we're going to discuss goodness and justice, what makes an individual good or a society just or virtuous, then we need to start with the ancient Greeks. So we'll start with Plato's philosophy.
Knowing just grammar and vocabulary of a language doesn't mean that you know the language, okay? So anyone who has visited or who is living, who lives in a foreign country can prove my words that knowing simply grammar and vocabulary is nothing without knowing how to use it in what context and in what situations. From this, we can come to the conclusion that besides linguistic level of the things that I have mentioned, we also need to know extra linguistic level of them. So text of culture and context of situation. And I myself consider it very important, not only in TOEFL, but also when you start just learning English, consider this pragmatic part thoroughly and investigate it thoroughly. For developing your pragmatic skills, I can recommend to listen to conversations, to listen to news. You remember the part about Plato that you heard. Now, can you try to give the answer to this question? Based on information in the lecture, okay, indicate whether the statements below human emotions reflect beliefs held by Plato. For each sentence, put a check mark in the yes or no column. No, yes, yes, Saham. 1, 3, yes. No, no, yes, Narek. Okay, first one is incorrect, second and third are correct. Okay, I think so. Okay, I guess all of you answered it. So Muhammad 1, no, 2, yes, and 3, yes. Abdullah again, 1 no, 2 yes, and 3 yes. Okay, as a homework, I would like you really to focus first on the reading parts that you had. Yes, and please don't be late for classes. The next lesson is really going to be the most interesting one because it is based on the speaking, and I know the speaking is the weakest point for most of you. So thank you for attending, and don't forget to be really active in our Facebook group.